What's up, YouTube? Cold ass ice princess with 2 Z's coming at you from Minnesota, the land of 10,000. I say 10,000 lakes. Let me put this down a little bit. Check out my shirt, y'all. I got on Freddy versus Jason. Can you see it? I had like a lot of teenagers want my shirt today. I'm like, shoot. The only reason I bought this shirt because it was on sale for $1 at Walmart. That's why I bought this here shirt I got on. Anyway. So what y'all think about this whole thing going on with Rosanne Barr? What y'all think about this whole thing going on with Rosanne Barr? Okay, how they just like canceled her little sitcom, you know what I'm saying? Took away everybody's little revenue, took away all her little what you call co-actors or co-workers paycheck, you know what I'm saying, because of the foolishness that she said. First of all, I gotta say this. This is the United States of America. And that united in the United States of America don't mean shit, because we ain't never been united on nothing in this country. This country has always fucking been divided since white man stepped his foot on these shores. You understand what I'm saying? This country has always been divided. It should be divided states of America, because this shit ain't never been together. And quiet as it's kept, they say she was let go because of racist views, but this whole country got racist views. This whole country is built around racism in one form or the other, and the people that look like me get it the worst. Let's just keep it real. Now, one thing I could say about Rosanne Barr, I remember the very first time she came on the Johnny Carson show years ago. He was the very first person that ever had her on TV, if I'm not mistaken. Johnny Carson. A lot of y'all probably don't know what Johnny Carson is, but he had a late night show on Channel 11, and he would bring on comedians and singers and actors and dancers and da-da-da-da-da. And she came on his show years ago. I think that was probably, if not the first, or one of the first times that she was ever on national television. So with that being said, is Rosanne has always been raunchy. Back in them days, you called it poor white trash. Okay, she ain't poor no more, she rich, but she's still white trash. That's one thing she ain't gonna never stop being, is white trash. She's always been white trash in one form or the other. Now she's a rich white trash, but she's still white trash. Okay, now that's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. That's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. You may not like it, but that's okay. You don't have to like it. Now, one thing I want to talk about is this. Just like with this Rosanne Barr, a lot of people I've noticed, and it's taken me a long time to learn this, and a long time to develop this character within myself, to appreciate people for who and what they are, especially people that you have love for. And what I'm saying by that is this. Let me get straight to the point. A lot of times, we as human beings don't know how to air our grievances or our disappointments in someone without putting them down and belittling them. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? Just say, for instance, if you're in a relationship, if you're in a marriage, or you get into it with your mother, you get into it with your brother, your sister, your cousin, your niece, your nephew, whoever. Instead of you talking about and expressing your feelings on what caused you to be upset or what caused you to be angry, you start belittling and putting the person down. and talking about, oh, they got big ears, or they got a big nose, or they got big lips, or they stink, or you get into it with your husband and all of a sudden he's a 2-minute man, and his penis like this, but this the same penis that you married. You understand what I'm saying? You get into it with your wife and all of a sudden now her coochie cat is big as the all outdoors. Or you can't stand the way she cook, but you've been eating her cooking for the past 20 years, but now all of a sudden you mad at this person. So now you finna talk about all these belittling and degrading things instead of just focusing on what made you upset or what made you angry. Now you feel it's okay to belittle this person that you still in love with, you know? And even when it comes to your relatives or your cousins or whoever, instead of you talking about what they did to hurt you, y'all go back and forth in an argument over putting each other down, and all of a sudden this person done entrusted you with their business. Now you telling their business, you telling their private business, you talking about all this stuff instead of just sticking with the facts of what happened. Now both of y'all going back and forth trying to belittle each other. You understand what I'm saying? But this is the same person that you're going to see tomorrow. This is the same person you're going to go to bed with tonight. This is the same person that you're going to get up and see, you know what I mean? Y'all still got to pay bills and live in the same house, but he calling you all kind of bitches and you dumb and you stupid and you ugly and you this and you that. But this is, this is what I'm trying to say. Instead of us focusing on a disagreement, okay, what caused it? What made you upset? How do we handle it? We want to turn around and downgrade and belittle the person like you do not appreciate them all of a sudden. You understand what I'm saying? So, first of all, we as human beings need to learn how to voice our opinions and our anger and our hurt and our resentment over certain things without belittling people. Just because you might be mad at your kid, you're not supposed to call your kid stupid or dumb or you idiot or you ugly, or you know what I mean? This is the point I'm trying to make. All that's wrong. You focus on what the issue is. And I feel that's what Rosanne should have did. She should have focused on the issue at hand. But let's remember what I said earlier about her being white trash. She ain't po white trash no more, but she's still white trash. So she said the woman looked like an ape or something like this. Now, let me tell y'all this. I ain't trying to be funny, and I know I'm not the best looking person on the face of the earth. Believe me, I look at myself every day in the mirror. So before any of you try to come at me and say, oh, you fat, you this, you bitch, I've been fat my whole life. You ain't telling me nothing new. It's funny how people think they can talk about your weight or whatever, like they telling you something you don't already know. You know what I'm saying? I had a person leave a comment the other day when I did the video about Whitney Houston, that I shouldn't have been sitting there eating a Cinnabon or something like that they said. I forget what they said, but it was just funny to me. You defending Whitney Houston, who was a drug addict, but when you see an overweight person who's addicted to sugar or addicted to carbs or eat their emotions or whatever they do. Addiction is addiction no matter what type of addiction it is. But for whatever reason, this country seems to have pity on the drug addict or the alcoholic, but y'all look your nose up or down at a heavy person. That's a whole nother subject. That's a whole nother subject. You know what I'm saying? I know I can't go there right now. I get it. But anyway, that woman that she was talking about do kind of resemble that character on that Planet of the Apes movie. Let's just keep it all the way real. Let's just keep it all the way real. That woman do kind of resemble that character on that Planet of the Apes movie. Yes, she do. You can lie and say she don't if you want to, but you better tell the truth and put the devil to shame. When I seen the picture of that woman, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the hair. I don't know if it's the skin color. I don't know if it's the way her face is shaped, which, you know, you can't help how you come out looking when your mom and dad lay down and have sex and give birth to you. You didn't, none of us go before Father God and be like, give me damn short hair or long hair or straight hair or curly hair, or give me damn brown skin or pink skin or blue skin or make me look like an alien or none of that, you know what I mean? Didn't none of us go before Father God and request how the fuck we was gonna look. I'm just saying. But when you look at that woman, she do resemble that character to me. Now, the thing that got Rosanne caught up with it is because throughout history, white Americans, Europeans have called my people apes. You understand? People with this beautiful skin right here, they've called us apes. You understand? So that's where Rosanne got caught up with it at. But the way I think about it like this, we all know that, and I'm sorry, any of my subscribers that happen to be Caucasian, but I'm finna break down some history and some facts right now. You may not agree with it, but you can look it up and you'll know that what I'm finna say is the truth. We all know that the majority of Caucasian race, if not all, evolved from Neanderthals. So with that being said, when you think about a Neanderthal was like a half human. They weren't full humans. You understand what I'm saying? They were human-like, but they weren't quite human. And that's a scientific proven fact. So when the Europeans say that we look like or resemble apes, that makes me kind of think about things a little bit, because the way I think about it is this: they have more ape features than we do. They talk about us because of our nose, because the nose is wide, but apes don't have lips, and the majority of white folks don't have lips. Apes got wrinkled skin, deep wrinkles. The majority of white folks have deep wrinkled skins. When they get like 30 years old and over, their skin just turn into be like a prune. Apes got fine, thin hair. White folks got fine, thin hair. They so envious of our hair because we can do so many things with our hair. It's not even funny. All they can do is wash that shit and put it back in a ponytail, or put one part in the middle or on the side and keep it moving. And that's the same hairstyle they have their entire life. Apes got red asses. White people turn red in the fucking summertime. Red. Do you hear me? So, talking about Rosanne Barr, before I just get all the way off topic. Now, the same woman that hired her at ABC, this is the same woman that fired her. Now, it makes me think, why did this woman even hire her to begin with? Because Rosanne Barr has always been Rosanne Barr. She ain't never been nothing but Rosanne Barr. She's always been loud and obnoxious and nasty and disrespectful. And she's always had those political views of this leftist thinking, or whatever you call it, leftist. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. So, and then she run for president or something like this back in 2012, call herself trying to have a freedom and happiness party or some kind of old socialist bullshit. And this is the same woman that she took a picture dressed like Hitler. She was dressed like Hitler once on a magazine cover with some little Jewish cookies, supposed to be Jewish people that she had left in the oven and burnt. And she took a picture, had a little Hitler mustache and everything. And she took a picture like that. She was proud of it. What else? This the same woman that all these NFL players getting kicked out the NFL because of not standing for this bullshit ass what is it, the national anthem, some old racist bullshit, which most of this country is built on racism anyway, like I said. Freedom and justice for all, but there ain't never been no freedom and justice for all. It's been freedom and justice for some, but not all. So anyway, this woman sang the national anthem, I remember, and she stood there and spit and grabbed her dick like she had a dick. She was grabbing herself doing the national anthem and spitting. And then she stood there and got booed, and she made a big old joke of it. But that's okay, I guess, you know, because her friend Donald Trump likes it. You know what I'm saying? And that's TV show that she was doing. Now that I think about it, I watched it when it very first came on, and it was okay, but it was like some of the stuff they was talking about, I couldn't really get with it. Like the whole thing about her and her sister sort of being mad at each other because the sister was a Democrat and Rosanne was a Republican, and she voted for Trump. That was how the very first episode of the show came on. So if you ask me, that was like real life. They was impersonating real life on that show. Her real fucking thoughts was on that show. And now she done got caught up with the, oh my God, not think about getting caught up. How's she gonna blame her saying that foolishness on Ambien? She done tried to blame Michelle Obama. She done tried to blame a lot of people. I can't even name all the people she done tried to blame right about now off the top of my head. But how you gonna blame something you did on Ambien? That bitch trying to give a bad name to mental illness. Because she passed mental illness. That bitch been past mental illness. That's crazy. I get so sick of people doing stupid shit and then trying to blame stuff. You know, like these what you call white girl wasted. These girls go out and get toe down drunk and then get raped, but she forget to mention that she been throwing her body at every man in the party. She forget to mention that she been climbing on everybody in the party the whole time. But when she wake up the next morning and realize what went on, and now she feeling ashamed of herself, now she won't blame it on alcohol. I'm sorry, Roseanne, you can't blame this on Ambien or nobody else. Ambien, Pambian, Hambien, Whoopi Goldberg, Michelle Obama, whoever else she tried to blame this shit on. Just go on to Hawaii somewhere and grow your damn macadamia nuts and plant your marijuana and do whatever else you need to do. Just this a fucking peer. Or you know what, you can start your own TV show because you got plenty of money to do your own TV show however the hell you want to do it. This shit gonna blow over in a little bit. That happened with rich people. Rich people can get away and do anything they want, especially when they white. I'm just saying. This is my opinion. And I'm entitled to it. This like the man on Austin Powers when he was ready to take over the world. He was like, I'm like, it's in my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. And Rosanne Barr been getting away with shit. People with white privilege been getting away with a lot of shit. That's why she felt it was okay for her to put that shit on Twitter and that it wasn't gonna get caught up. You understand? That's just like a child who cusses a lot, and all of a sudden they cuss right in front of their mama or their daddy, and they know their daddy don't like it, but they've been doing it so much they done forgot that they was in front of their mom and daddy, and they got caught. Oh yeah, that's the way it goes. Anyway, cold ass ice princess. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Yep, I'm fat. Yep, I'm fat. Yep, I'm fat. Yep, yep, I'm fat. Yep, yep, I'm fat. Yep, yep, I'm fat. Yep, yep, I'm fat. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. To the person who told me I didn't need to be sitting on the camera eating my Cinnabon. And I'm sitting here with my nappy hair and my Bantu knots with no makeup on. And I don't give a fuck with my fat ass. Love y'all. It's been Cold Ass Ice Princess coming at you from Minnesota as always. Grace and peace. So when I filmed that video I just filmed, I had a dragonfly in my hair the whole time over here. I think that's so cool because I love dragonflies. I take that as that was like good luck to me. I had a dragonfly in my hair the whole time I did the video. I think that's so cool. I know I'm weird, but I love dragonflies. So to have a dragonfly in my hair through the whole video and I didn't even know it, that's like cool to me. Yeah, I know I'm weird, but I like it.